Aloha everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be unboxing my BoxyCharm Premium for, what month is this? March. And this is a $35 box. It's supposed to come with 6 to 7 full-size items. I've never received 7 in it, and I've been getting it for, I think since December. This is a Fenty takeover box, so when you open it up, it says BoxyCharm X Fenty, and it's all Fenty products in here. I'm actually wearing some of the stuff on my face today, so let's get into it. The first thing I'm going to pull out is a card, and it's just BoxyCharm by Fenty. I know the theme for this month for the other boxes are different, but this is special takeover with Fenty, and so it's all Fenty products. And then it gives you information on the back, what you get, full-size items, and prices and the names of the items. And there is no variation, I guess, because it's all the same product. It's just a couple of things have different colors, and we'll get to that in a second. The first thing is this Moroccan Spice eyeshadow palette by Fenty Beauty. I am wearing it on my eyes today. I didn't reapply anything. I didn't touch up. I put everything on about like between 6:30 and 7, and it is now 1:20. So that's almost 7 hours of wear, and this is what the stuff looks like on my face right now after that long. I will probably touch up a couple of things so that you can just see it full force. But I have eaten lunch already, so the lipstick did not last through that. But there is still a little bit of tint on my lips for that. But this is the palette. It does come with a mirror, and it does like stand upright. So if you wanted to sit it down, you don't have to worry about the mirror flapping, closing, whatever on you. And this is the shade components inside. Really pretty. There's some mattes and some shimmers. I will say the mattes are a teeny tiny bit patchy, but they can be built up. I am wearing, goodness, I don't even remember what colors I chose. Okay, so I think I had a mixture of this color right here and this color in my crease right here, and then I put in this color on the outer corner, and I put in this pink shimmer color on my lids. It has since worn down a little bit, and it's not quite as pink as it looks in the pan. It comes off just a little more a little closer to the color white. But I swatched all of the colors on my arm. Oh, the first one isn't really showing up. It is this pretty white shade right here. It's not really super showing up on camera, but it's right here. And then the rest of the colors, I really didn't do a very good job putting it in line, but they're all swatched on my arm. If you can see that, I gotta kind of do a little twist action here, but those are all the colors swatched on my arm. And like I did say, I did put it on my eyes, but let me kind of show you. I'm going to just touch up the pink on my lid just a smidge so that it's more true to color, and that's what it looks like. That's just applied with my fingers. I do find that they apply a little more opaque with the finger than a brush, but I did use the brush in my crease. I used my finger for the shimmer on my lid and then blended it out. But that's a very pretty palette. I'm excited to work with it, and the front is just, the packaging is fantastic. I love it. And this, the Moroccan Spice eyeshadow palette, retails for $29. I know that's the sale price. So originally it retails for a little bit more than that, but they've had it on sale for a while and it's $29. I appreciate that BoxyCharm included the sale price that it's actually been at for a while instead of the full retail price. The next thing I have is this Freestyle highlighter, Killawatt highlighter, and this is in the shade Trophy Wife. I do have it on right now, so let me just grab this real quick. A very nice size highlighter. There's a little protective covering, and this is what the hand looks like. And then if I give it a little swatcheroo, that is what it looks like. Not sheared out, that's like the full force Ba-Bam if you want this kind of intensity on your face. Me personally, what I did is I did go and apply it with my finger, because honestly this is just so glittery and it kind of does get everywhere. So I applied it with my, did I apply it with my finger? No, I think I applied it with a brush, but I used a different brush than I usually use for my highlighter because it is so glittery. And then if I continued to use that brush throughout the week, because I usually try and clean my brushes every week, but if I use it, it just be glitter everywhere. It does. I don't know if you can see the glitter on my face. There's the highlighter, but it did have quite a bit of like glitter fall out all over my face. It looked like a yellow fairy, but what I did is I applied it gently with a brush, and then I went in with another like more dense brush and blended it out a little bit because it was just a little too intense for my personal liking. I do prefer a more subtle highlight, so I did go in kind of sheared out with a more dense brush after that. It is very pretty, and I did get it to work for my skin tone. I am kind of fair, like I'm light to medium skin tone, and it did work for me, but I did have to shear it out. I would not want this like big blinding highlight on my face personally, but if you're into that, then it would be beautiful. I was actually a little worried that it wouldn't work for me, but sheared out, I actually do like it. I wish it was a little less glittery because, like I said, it does kind of get everywhere. But this retails for $36. The next thing I'm grabbing out of here is the Gloss Bomb. Okay, no, I'm not getting that yet. I'm going to get the Mademoiselle lipstick. This is in the shade Candy Venom. I did have it on my lips, but like I said, it did kind of go away after 7 hours. But it is pretty comfortable. Is the shade, and that is what it looks like if you just go in full force with it. What I do is I put a little bit right here, move my lips together, and then I go in with my finger and kind of work it around so that it's not quite as intense. And that is what I do for this particular lipstick because it is a very vibrant pink. And I don't want that like all over my lips. I want the color there, but I don't need that much. I just put a little bit on, kind of move it around, and get it to work for me. That's what I do. Okay, now I'll go for the Gloss Bomb, and the Mademoiselle lipstick retails for $18. It is a little smaller than I thought it would be, but considering the color, I don't know if I'll reach for it all the time, so it would be perfect in size. Okay, and I kind of do the same thing with the Gloss Bomb. So this is a Gloss Bomb. This is in the color Diamond Milk, and this retails for $19. It smells really good too. And that's Diamond Milk right here. And what I do so I don't get the color on the applicator is I put a little bit on my finger and then again kind of dab it on so that I'm not getting that bright pink on my applicator. That's what it looks like on top of the Candy Venom lipstick. This smells really good. It's not sticky. It feels really hydrating and nice. So that is a win in my book, and it's not like an insane color. It works well with this lipstick, in my opinion. Just gonna put a little bit more on for the back of my hand so I don't get gloss everywhere. But it smells good. What does it smell like? I don't know, it smells like some sort of candy. Okay, the next thing I got is this matchstick in the shade Unicorn. And what I tried to do with this, because since we already got a highlighter in the box, I didn't want to wear 2 highlighters. So, and this is the shade right here. I already have a purple highlighter. I got a milk stick highlighter a while back in BoxyCharm. But what I did with this one is I used it on my finger, like I put it on my finger and dabbed it to give a little bit of a base for the gold highlight. So hopefully the glitter wouldn't go everywhere. The glitter still went everywhere. But so I do have the purple highlighter on and then the gold right here. And I did it on my nose and my Cupid's bow too. It didn't really show up too much on my nose or my Cupid's bow. I don't know if you just have to warm this up a lot or what, but I noticed when I was going in with my finger, the pigment didn't show up super well on my skin. So, I mean, maybe I could go in here, but I just didn't want to ruin my foundation. But it's a pretty color. I would probably have to, if I were to wear it on its own, I would sheer it out. And that is the color sheared out, a very pretty kind of iridescent purple. I'm sure you could also use this as a lip topper if you wanted to. Why not? I already have like a billion things on my lips. Why not put just a little bit more? It's pretty. So there's that, but it is kind of like not creamy. It's not creamy, it's a little stiff. Maybe you do have to warm it up quite a bit, like on the back of your hand or something before you go in to use it, but I did notice it is a little bit stiff, and that retails for $25. Of all the colors, this is probably the one I was least excited to receive, but I'm sure I'll still get some use out of it. And the last thing, is that all? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. The last thing is this, as I rip the box, is this Invisimatte blotting paper, which retails for $16. And it comes, I haven't used this yet, comes with a little carrying case and a round of paper. And the carrying case has a little mirror on it, so you can kind of do it on the go. So what you do, I imagine, is you peel off the little sticker that it comes with, and I think there's instructions here. Okay. So, I don't even know. I don't even know. I don't even know. And then you, oh, okay, hold on. Close it, and then I guess you would just rip it off a little bit. Did I put it in backwards? I don't know, you guys. Okay, I think I might have put it in backwards. Oh, is it stuck in there now? No, say it isn't so. All right, I'm gonna try and put it in the other way real quick. See if that helps some. Oh, it's kind of hard to tear, and then, okay. So, I don't know if I'm like a little oily. Let's see how this works. This is like the teeniest, tiniest piece that I got. There it goes. Just stuck to my face. All right, get some of that shine off. I'm a little oily, but it's not, like, it's kind of hard to work with, honestly. It doesn't tear evenly. So I just got this teeny tiny little piece I'm trying to work with. I could probably get more, but oh, it pulled up some of my makeup. You can kind of see it on the thing, but it kind of worked, I guess. I just have like a permanent sheen on my forehead. I have to use actual setting powder there if I don't want there to be sheen, but I guess that'd work fine, especially like if you're on the go. You can kind of pull. Let's see if I can get a full piece off without tearing it in half. There we go. It's a little better. And then I'll use this mirror and see if that helps me out any. I feel like it's I know it's not supposed to, but I feel like it's kind of pulling up some of my foundation. But the point of this is to be able to blot and not mess with your foundation, but I feel like it's pulling it up a little bit. But even so, I am excited to have it. I will continue to play with it and whatnot. I do have a little, I have glitter. That highlighter got everywhere, but I have a little bit of glitter on my finger, but some of my glasses pulls up my foundation too. So I will continue to work with this. It did get a little bit of the shine off. Yeah, I got a little bit of the shine off, but I feel like it also kind of pulled up a little bit of my foundation. But that's that. Like I said, that retails for $16, the blotting paper. I've never tried blotting paper before. I didn't like ever commit to purchasing it. I've thought about purchasing it a few times. I'm glad I got to try this out first though, because I don't know if it's my favorite. Maybe if I do end up feeling like I really need it, I might get more, but I would probably go for a cheaper option, because $16 for blotting paper seems like a little much. But so to recap, we have the Invisimatte blotting paper, the Skin Stick Match Stick in Unicorn, the shade Unicorn, which is like an iridescent purple. We have the Gloss Balm in Diamond Milk, which is on my lips right now. And it smells great, nice formula, not sticky, hydrating. I like it. That's probably one of my favorite things in the box. This Mademoiselle lipstick. This is a plush matte lipstick in the shade Candy Venom. And like I said, I did sheer it out quite a bit because I only put a little bit on and then I used my fingers to manipulate it and spread it out, as opposed to just going in full force with it. But if you're looking for a bright, bold lip and you want to go full force with it, this would be a good one to do it with. I just, like, this is the color it would be, but I did sheer it out quite a bit. And the gloss actually helped to tone it down a little bit. This is the Killawatt Freestyle Highlighter in the shade Trophy Wife. Very glittery. If you're not into a glittery highlight, this would probably not be for you at all. It's super glittery, and it is quite fallouty, messy. So, I mean, I honestly don't know how often I'd be using this. Maybe if I went in and I put something kind of a little more sticky. That's what I was trying to do with the Skin Stick. I thought it would be a little more like tacky, I guess, to add the glitter to it afterwards, but it just didn't end up working that way, and I had glitter fall out all over my face. So I don't know how often I'll be reaching for this. I mean, it is beautiful, but there's just a ton of fallout. But it is pretty, even on my somewhat more fair complexion. If you sheer it out, it really does look nice. So there's that. And then the last thing is this Moroccan Spice eyeshadow palette, which is super pretty. I will definitely play with this. I'm really excited to play with this shade right now. Blinding! I really am excited to play with this shade right here, this blue. That is so pretty. But I decided to do a little bit more neutral wearable eye look today, just because I know that's generally most people's jam, is to get a super wearable look out of their makeup. But you could definitely do some crazy stuff with this as well. But that is everything I got in my box today. I'm actually pretty happy with it. I thought it was a good box. Did you get the premium box this month? Let me know what you think. Did you get colors that you wanted, or did you get the colors that were a little bit out there? I thought I got the colors that were a little bit out there, but I still kind of made it work. So that's my main thing I look for in boxes. Can I make whatever is work for me, even if I wouldn't have originally gravitated towards it in the first place? Can I make it work for me? And I feel like this box I can make work for me, so I'm excited about that. If you like this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up. If not, give it a thumbs down. It helps me gauge what kind of content you guys like. If you have watched a few of my videos, you like the content, feel free to subscribe and hit that ring bell notification button, and comment down below. Let me know, are we box twins? Did you get the same colors as me? Did you get a couple different colors as me? The only variants in this box were the shade of the lipstick and the shade of the matchstick. Everything else, everybody got. The lip gloss is the same, and that blotting papers were the same. The eyeshadow palette was the same, and the highlighter, this highlighter were all the same color. Those didn't vary, but the lipstick and the matchstick did. So let me know what you got in yours, or if you didn't get BoxyCharm Premium this month, did you like the box? Did you not like the box? What about it did you or didn't you like? Let me know in the comments down below. But whether you like, don't like, subscribe, don't subscribe, comment, don't comment, I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye!